I'm Jayani, Alexander Surya Jayani. This is my YouTube. I'm the implanted guy, the victim of these terrorists, and I'm being held hostage in some game I've never seen in a weird way. I don't know the rules of their game. I don't play their game. And the real truth is, they were never supposed to make any rules to this game they speak of. I was supposed to see stuff, be told about it, and I was supposed to agree to it. And I was also supposed to make the rules, and I never did. So all these weirdos' rules and their fraud Illuminati government and the fake rules they make don't apply. These kids aren't even playing a game. They're just stealing intellectual property and data and then calling it a game. And they'll pretend like there's something going on and there's some rule and create distractions, steal data, steal IP, steal ideas, hold some fake court, then steal the data and then sell it outside of some game or sell it in a different game. So don't fall for their bullshit. And in the meantime, while people are fighting over this data or whatever the hell they're doing, which is really my data, they're stealing my data from some realm and then selling it elsewhere. So that's a piece of their hustle. But there's all these retarded people with a strange sense of entitlement who think they own data and property that's mine because it was sold to them by a known criminal and a terrorist who is stealing from me and just selling property to people illegally that he doesn't even own. And they know he doesn't own it. And now they think they own something. So these people are delusional. And no, I never bent the knee to anyone. And what is bending the knee? What, they commit repeated accounts of aggravated assault and robbery on me? Or repeated accounts of aggravated assaults till I give up whatever's mine? Yeah, they can eat shit. They need to go to prison for that. So anyone involved with claiming they made me bend the knee, that means they're involved with repeated accounts of aggravated assault and need to go to prison. And neurophysiological assault, gamma radiation, terrorism, radiation weapons such as radiation dispersal devices that emit gamma radiation and more. But yeah, no one's ever made me bend the knee. I tell all these guys to eat shit. And these weirdos with the strange sense of entitlement who purchase property from a known terrorist and a known criminal who doesn't own the property, they don't own shit either. And they're delusional if they think they own something. But these kids are just stealing. They're running some IP theft scam and they're all dealing with some headache in some game fighting over my data when it's not even theirs and they know it's mine. And then in the meantime, while they're fighting over it, other people are stealing it and selling it elsewhere. So they're running this economic espionage scam. They also are claiming they're making a movie and like, well, I work on an idea. They show scenes from their movie and people pay them money to expose the idea. So that's another method they steal. Or they pretend to be psychotic and are acting out charades, but trying to do charades to expose the idea. So that's another hustle these terrorists pull. What are other some? They also just harvest from my brain via synthetic telepathy and steal the ideas. They host a bet, and while I'm working on an idea, people are paying to see the bet, I guess, or participating in the bet while recording the screen illegally, and that's another way they're stealing it. So they got a bunch of different tactics for stealing IP from me. They're intellectual property thieves and involved with economic espionage, terrorism, terrorist financing, financing betting mule sexual slavery, financing organized crime, RICO, financing human rights and civil rights violations, financing highly illegal, unethical, inhumane human experimentation, terrorist investigation companies. They're financing different ways to rape mankind of their free will through human programming and implantation. So these guys are real bad dudes. With no respect for human life, just outright scum of the earth, Satan motherfuckers. And then they just control information somewhere. And they're like, and they just control information and pretend like I know about some game or rules that I've never played. So never fall for that. And no, I don't follow their rules because they're all liars and their rules are made up. If you haven't put that together. So they make up rules as they go. They can shove their rules and their made up bullshit up their ass. And I never agreed to a game. They're just stealing from me illegally and then telling some morons, oh, it's part of the game. And it's like, no, it's not. This is not a game. This is terrorism. This is organized crime. This is RICO. And this is IP theft and economic espionage. You can't just make up some game and then start committing crimes and start hacking people and stealing property and data and ideas and money and say, oh, it's part of the game. We made rules up. Yeah, it's illegal. And these people are stealing. And you can't just make up some story. We created a game and then he agreed to it when he didn't and never even seen this game. Doesn't even know what this fucking game is or the rules of it. And then run bets with this property illegally and say, oh, he gave us permission. No, I didn't. I don't even know who the fuck these people are. And like I said, I wouldn't even let my own mother gamble with $1 billion or more of mine, let alone some random terrorist stranger who I don't even know who only talks to me via telepathy. So these people are fucking crazy. I don't know who the idiots are they lie to, but these people are fucking dumb as bricks, and it's fucking scary now. Or they're involved with these terrorists, so let's wake up. But yeah, they got all sorts of financial crimes, hustles. A lot of their stuff also revolves around money laundering. They're using a new age investigation company for money laundering, illegal gambling money, and economic espionage money. They're using friendly gambling to money launder economic espionage and IP theft money and data theft money, which is really not friendly. It is a RICO. There's illegal gambling, blackmail, bribery, extortion, witness tampering, tax evasion, betting manipulation, which is robbery. What else are they using? They're using these different fraudulent companies as shells, such as New Age court system money. They're stealing ideas and they're stealing ideas, then recruiting investors and mixing illegal money with clean money. And that's another way they're trying to do money laundering. So they got a lot of money laundering tactics. That's part of the reason they're all stealing my ideas. They got a lot of illegal gambling money, a lot of illegal blackmail money, a lot of illegal extortion money, as they're probably holding people hostage with this implantation technology and threatening to murder them if they don't give up money or this or that. And then they're using and then they're stealing ideas from me, I guess, to create these fraudulent companies or recruit investors to these companies, and then mixing this extortion money, blackmail money, illegal gambling money, illegal economic espionage and IP theft and data theft money. And that's how they're trying to launder it and clean it. Them jobs and pay them a high salary, and they really don't work for them. They're really blackmailing them for jobs because they may be involved in some of the severe crimes I'm a victim of, involving telepathy investments, involving implantation and things of that nature. So maybe they're blackmailing rich people, pretending they work for them, but they're really blackmailing them. And then they're part of their money laundering scam by paying them checks. And then they're mixing their pay with this illegal gambling money. So that's another piece of this. So they got a lot of hustles going on. And I'm trying to figure out how these terrorists aren't in prison by now because they're still holding me hostage. What else are these terrorists doing? So they got new age investigation companies. They're stealing ideas from me. So those are part of their money laundering scams with this illegal gambling money, blackmail money, extortion money, IP theft and economic espionage and data theft money. They may be laundering money through a catering company that caters for their parties. They got other scams too, but these guys are terrorists. They need to go to prison. They're holding me hostage, committing crimes daily. These terrorists need to go to prison today. They may be laundering money through a movie and pretending they have actors and they're paying actors to act in a movie and paying them an acting salary. And that's another money laundering scandal involved with IP theft, data theft, economic espionage, illegal gambling, extortion, and blackmail. So they got a lot of hustles. So someone needs to arrest these terrorists. They're pure evil. They're Satan. They're not great or good. They're not altruistic. They need to go to prison.